What is going on, everybody? Thank you for clicking the link. This is your boy Crisis 20. Guys, I have new info for you guys. I have everything in the works for you guys, for you to know what's going on with Anthem. All right, so today you will be learning what new tricks can the Interceptor and the Storm Javelins do, what status effects can the weather play in Anthem, and how they affect the Javelins. When's the demo coming out? We all trying to look for this demo. When can we expect some brand new footage, and so much more, guys. Remember to stay tuned with me, stay locked, because everything I do will take you to the next level. So this is what you guys will be learning today. So I took some notes of the key points in John Warner's interview with Games Radar. So I have all the information about that, and also I collected the new information about what John Warner was tweeting on that Wednesday morning that he just went off answering a whole bunch of questions. So I have all the new information about that. All right, so let's get right to it, guys. The Storm Javelin and the Interceptor Javelin. What is going on? So here it goes. The Storm Javelin applies a lot of status changes to pull off combos. It does not have a lot of armor. If you fly in the air, a shield will form around you. That shield is a damage mitigation shield. When you land, the shield is gone, it goes away. So also don't forget that the Storm Javelin also have a teleport that also is part of damage mitigation. So this forces you to choose carefully about how you approach enemies, and it causes you to have more careful tactics. And also the Storm Javelin is made for skill balance. The Interceptor Javelin, all right, it's made to be very agile, and according to John, he said it has very interesting gadgets. I think we're gonna find some more out later in PAX, but also it gives relief on mob or add control. So that's what he said in the stream. And also he said that the Interceptor Javelin provides balance for your team. All right, so that's very interesting to see. I can't wait. I think they're gonna release more of this stuff on PAX, so let's just see what happens. All right, now to move on, we have Titans. Okay, what are Titans? The Titans is that big huge monster that you see in the video of the 2018 demo, where he shoots the beam through his chest and you see one of the javelins dodge that beam. So that is a Titan, and they're labeling that specific Titan the Ash Titan, and there is many more like him around the world of Anthem. All right, Titans will be very, very hard to defeat. If you have uncommon, common, or rare gear on, just run. Don't even bother trying to fight them, because you're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to die. All right, so that's the word from Jonathan. So while we're on the topic, we'll talk about enemies. There will be lieutenants and elite bosses in the game. You must have good gear on to kill them, and there are no stealth kills in this game because obviously you're walking around with javelins. So that's that. So let's talk about damage scaling. Damage scaling will depend on players that join a mission. Okay, if 1 or 2 players are playing a mission, then the damage and HP of all enemies will be compensated or reduced depending on the amount of people playing. So he talks about that. Now let's move on to crafting. Everything you pick up in the world of Anthem will have a secondary value. Okay, you can break it down to get materials from it. You can unlock blueprints from it, and then you can craft those weapons. Then he goes on to talk about mobile underwater challenges. So while you're underwater, you cannot attack, but the enemies can attack you. So you have to run from enemies underwater. They also have challenges and probably achievements based around this. And while we're on challenges, John also talks about how you will not miss out on any end of match rewards. So everybody will get what they're supposed to get. You do not have to rush or anything like that or fight for any type of items. And also there will be challenge medals, achievements, and accomplishments that encourage you to be a good player. All right, so that's a little tidbit of information there while we're on, challenges and stuff like that. So also John Warner goes ahead and talks a little lore. He talks about something called the Rip Stream. The people in the world of Anthem cannot leave Anthem. There is no such thing as space travel. If you take your javelin and fly too high in the air, it'll rip you apart. So he talks about that. Let's talk about the weather. The weather affects javelins. It affects their visibility, which will make things more tactical. It will make the world look more gorgeous when the sun comes out. They're still tweaking the weather status effects. So maybe the weather, if it's thunderstorming, maybe it might hit you or something while you're fighting or something like that and causes a status effect on your javelin. Or when it rains, you might freeze a little bit. You know, maybe it's too cold in a certain area and you might start to freeze or slow down. Those are the type of things they're trying to see if they can do, from what he was saying in the stream, I believe. There were 3 confirmed status effects, but now we have the 4th, which is acid. All right, so we have ice, fire, electrical or electricity or lightning, whatever you want to call it, and acid. He also goes on to say there are hazards also in the game that are a little different from status effects. Jonathan says that the Swarm Tyrant actually displays some hazards while the fighting goes on towards the end of the demo. And just some tidbit information here for Fort Tarsis. We all know that it's your personal hub and you could modify your javelins and you can investigate the world. You can purchase items and you can craft also in Fort Tarsis. All players will start off the game in a customization area where you can paint, place decals, and apply materials to your javelin. So this way, no 2 rangers will look alike. And he goes on to say, tips for new players when you're first playing this: fly a lot, okay? Move around and be mobile. Never stay rooted to the ground and take cover. You will die quickly that way. So those are some tips he gave for new players. And before I forget, in regards to the demo, John Warner says we will know more about the demo very, very soon. That's all he's saying right now, and I think very soon will be PAX, okay, because it's next week. Let's hope they have some demo information there. And that is all the notes I had for John Warner's interview. Now the tweets. So all of this information now is based on John Warner answering the questions that he had on Twitter about the AMAAAA. All right, so these will be based on that. You will be able to name your javelin. Naming your javelin will be called call sign. So that's what they're calling it. You also can join your friends in Anthem. You will be placed close by your group so you can fly to them. There will be in-game voice chat so that way you can talk to your squad. They also said, I believe everybody knew this part, there's no player trading or auction houses in Anthem, okay? Remember that when loot drops, it will be based to the javelin that you currently have equipped. Loot would rarely drop for other types of javelin. So here are some damage mitigation abilities for some of the classes. For Colossus, we all know that he has the shield, okay? That's his damage mitigation ability. The Ranger has a dash, the Storm has a teleport, and it has the shield, but only when it's in the air. And the Interceptor, we have to find out more about that, and I think we might find that out in PAX. There will be some degree of destruction in Anthem. They didn't say how deep or how messed up it could be. Also, there was a tweet about EA Access. Basically, EA Access players who pre-ordered the game will start playing the full game of Anthem on February 15th, 2019. And for the people who did not pre-order it and have EA Access, they get a 10-hour free trial of Anthem, okay, that same day as well. And that is about it for me, guys. That's all the information I have from everything until PAX, okay? I hope you enjoyed everything. Stay tuned with me, guys, because I will be doing more. I hope you enjoyed everything thus far. Learn it, know it, add it to your repertoire. This is your boy Crisis20, and I'll catch you guys at another Anthem video. Peace.